And there we go. Let's start up the, actually click on the thing. It's currently on the, oh shit. I was about to echo infinitely because I'm a goof. A goof and a half, some might say. So, we're gonna start a new save slot. As you can see, I've played this game a bit. This is my hell mode playthrough, but I haven't touched it in a bit, and this is my main playthrough, like my first playthrough. Which, yeah, I still haven't 100%ed it, but maybe we'll 100% this one. So I'm going to do hell mode. For all those unafraid of death and other difficult matters, the Pact of Punishment will make your life harder right away. Set this if you're a veteran of the cycle of death and rebirth, or seeking a purer, more challenging experience. Caution, you cannot change this later. We're turning it on. And starting.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
And here we go. This is one of the best games, probably literally ever, in my opinion. Okay. It's a, okay, let's get used to the controls. That's my cast, attack. Q is my special. Dash is space. I have a, permanent mark on my keyboard from where I've pressed space so much trying to dash in this game specifically.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
One of the wretches. It's one of those, it's a roguelike. So every time you play, you'll have a different, set of like attributes to use that you'll gain as you keep going, and also the rooms will change and be reset. Those witches, hi! I've got to have the chat open on my phone because otherwise the window's all messed up. But yeah, these are the witches. They send projectiles, and they're pretty easy in the early game because they only send one, but there are different variants of them later on that'll send like 20. Oh, here she is. Yes, I am very good at, I have like 600 hours in this game.
Here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Ma'am. Ma'am. She's got some of the best boons. So I already know what everything does, basically, and I know like the best, like, I don't know, kind of meta. So the attack, when you put her stuff on your attacks, it's much harder to use. Flanax Shot and Divine Dash are much better, and Divine Dash is one of the best ones you can get. Because...
all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
Oh, I can hear my cat. Oh, Pandora! Oh, you're so upset. She rarely meows, so she just does these little, like, murps. She's just a little baby all the time, aren't you? Yeah, how do you feel about being a baby? No? She doesn't like sharing her thoughts or feelings on things. Yeah? She just jumped down. She's acting like she's about to get back up. But yeah, Divine Dash is one of the best ones. Especially because it's basically in your general movement, whenever you do this, if a projectile or any kind of attack is coming at you, you're invulnerable. Oh, numbskulls. They're literally just like the most annoying things ever because of how small their hitbox is. So of course when you do get hit by them, you feel real dumb since they're literally just like one-hit kills.
Nice meeting you.
Darkness. I can hear you. You're saying so much, Pandora.
Louds.
And that was my phone vibrating, which you probably heard because I have to have my phone close to Pandora is on my keyboard. She is sniffing my juice. I cannot see. This is pro gameplay. Having a cat literally on your keyboard. She's just here to cause problems. She was so mad. She was so chill earlier. She slept for several hours. And now she's going and maybe messing with my sibling's big earring collection. My sibling has like a peak collection of just like those very weird big earrings.
Thank the gods.
Centaur heart.
Each exit has its own reward.
Okay, what do you want from me, Pandora? She's just standing here. What? Thump. You're so big and dumb. Oh, do you want out? You come in, you bother me, and then you go and hide? Do you want out or not? I'm gaming. Oh, she's such a weirdo. All of our cats are freaks in their own little special ways. Currently I'm probably just gonna go for Darkness, because Darkness is the additions, like the attributes you can gain over time that stick with you with every single run. And it can also get us things like revives in our run, or just like things that we'll have every time going into a run, like money or health, which is very useful.
The underworld's power.
I hear you, baby. What do you want? She's literally never this talkative. I don't know what her problem is. She sleeps on my sweater for like 3 hours, and then, yeah? What's up? She has so many problems and she needs me to address all of them. When in fact, there are 2 people who would be very willing to go and do whatever you want upstairs. She refuses to go upstairs anymore. She's like, no, I'm done with those people. She comes in and eats for like 5 minutes and then is like, I'm done. No one look at me. Do you want out or not? I see your little whiskers. You're being a little baby, you know. Who allowed this? Who did this? Impact font, bottom text. And she's out. Freedom for the baby. It's her stream now. She actually owns the stream key. If it was Minerva, my other cat, I'd say it's because... Oh, I don't have money. See, this one's the shop, and then this one's increasing my health. But I only have 63 gold. Or obols. If it was Minerva, my other cat, I'd say it's because, you know, Minerva, named after a Roman goddess, not a Greek one, but... Nope. It's the other one. The tiger is out. The tiger is free. More witches and louts. Generally, Tartarus is pretty easy, but I always get... I'm very not used to having such little health, of course, because, like, it can be that you, like, go in with 100 health, and here you always start with 50.
I'm hurt.
You can deflect projectiles, and that includes bombs, which is very useful. Because bombs do a lot of damage. But currently, since my only boon is... is more of a defensive one, it's much harder to get past Tartarus. Because if you got one good, like... Oh, God. Only need the last one. Only need the last hit point, honestly. Oh, I did need it, though. No one look at me.
Damn it.
It took me like 30 tries, at least, to get past the first boss in my first run. To the point where it was like, you know you can put on easy mode, right? You know you can put on God mode. And I was just so insistent on playing it regularly. Which, I finally got the hang of it at some point, which was nice.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where...
Oh, my boy.
I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Hypnos. Hypnos, my man.
Already.
This game is peak, like, hating your father moments.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
He's a real bastard. That Hades. That Hades in parentheses 2018.
Don't think I'm welcome in there.
You've returned out of there.
Here he
Good to
is.
see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Achilles is beloved. He's literally done nothing wrong ever. These little blips are for little like spots where the narrator will do some exposition or just kind of general world building.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Yeah, I think only Zagreus can ever hear the narrator, and the narrator does, they like kind of break the fourth wall back and forth sometimes. And here's one of the best features in the game. You can pet the dog. You can also talk to him.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could. There's a good boy.
One of the best achievements in the game is you get an achievement. Shut up, Hades, we're talking. I'm petting a puppy. You get an achievement for petting Cerberus 10 times, I think.
Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
He's just a good boy. They're just a bunch of good boys, honestly. We can try and talk again.
Now, I've a mountain of infernal parchment work.
Bastard man, we hate him. We hate him here.
You have come home.
Oh, hello. It's Mother.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
There's Nyx. She's our mom. We love her so much. And she's helping us get out of here.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Oh, let's go and look at this first.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Oh, good night.
Night and darkness guide me.
I'm just gonna up Chthonic. No, I should wait and get Death Defiance. Here, I'm gonna only do 1 for Chthonic Vitality, so then I at least get some healing as I keep going. And then after that, I'll get the Death Defiance.
Not even tired, thanks.
He's not tired. He's not. Zagreus is just a good boy.
Okay.
When we get a key, we can get this. The keys are used to unlock weapons, and then later you can use them to unlock more stuff on the mirror, and
I can do this. Let's get past the wretched shades of Tartarus.
stuff, but currently
And doubtless I'll be running into Meg.
darkness
The River
is...
Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot. I can escape from the courtyard back there.
Yeah, darkness is just more preferable right now because I can get, like, the basics. And then I'll likely be getting darkness from more of the weapons as well, because certain
I can
weapons...
escape through that sinister window there.
Oh, here's our sinister window, but also...
No keepsakes yet.
I don't know if you can hear that, but some people are talking very loudly upstairs. Even mortal companionship can be eternal. It's a cute little thing for all our keepsakes, and then some other special stuff as well. Here we go.
Looks like Father's not going to make this one easy on me.
Notice, welcome to hell. Your insolence has compelled Lord Hades to serve you a pact of punishment. Here's how it works. The pact makes escaping more difficult via various nasty conditions. Each condition you accept adds some heat to your heat gauge. While your heat gauge is full, you earn valuable bounties. Hell mode. Sorry, certain conditions are not optional. You earn 1 bounty the first time you vanquish the boss of each underworld region while your heat gauge is full. Once you successfully escape, you can earn more bounties, once you turn up the heat. Hint, you can earn bounties for each weapon. How much heat you need is per weapon as well. If things get too hot, try switching weapons. Thing is, Pact of Punishment, it adds all the ones I never add when I'm playing on my own. It's the most annoying thing ever. I never add these things, and then they just add them. See, this makes it so that every enemy deals more damage. This makes it so that your like healing effects restore less of my life total. And then this one so that there's just 20% more guys. And this one so that all foes have more health, which sucks so bad. And I could just add more right now.
Bounties I'm after, no need to turn the heat up this high.
But as Zagreus said, I don't need to. It's not worth it until you've got all 4 of that. Otherwise, you're just gonna be putting more stuff on yourself that you don't need to. Which I guess you could, if you want to just get used to certain detriments, but I'd rather just...
Thunder. Is that
Oh, is that? Could it be?
really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Here's our Lord Uncle Zeus. Let's... Yeah, I think just attack will be fine since I'm using a sword anyway.
Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
After the first run, you're always going to have enemies in here too.
Disappear.
You could see that I did a lot of damage at one of those. That was because of the cornered effect where you hit it into a wall.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
We love this. We love to hear it. There's our explanation as to why it's a roguelike. It's just because Tartarus and the rest of the underworld move all the time to try and throw off anyone trying to escape, like we are.
A chthonic key. Which way?
I think we definitely want more boons, because you saw what happened last time when I only had one boon. Bye. Oh yeah, these are some of the traps. There's the spike traps, but then the explosive ones as well.
She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
I'm still gonna grab Divine Dash. I'll just likely be better suited to using it now because I have an actually good attack, at least. Or at least a boon on my attack. I'm gonna go for more money right now. So this one's a symbol for obols, or the money. And then this one just improves my boons by their level, as opposed to their rarity. And since I've got just regular common boons, I don't really care about upgrading their level currently. If I had a much better boon, then I would. Witches are really easy to fight against once you've got the defensive dash, because then you can just literally deflect all their stuff right back at them. And even the higher level ones, it's much easier.
Coin from the dead.
And I want more darkness. I want to be able to get that death defiance. If your enemies don't have armor, then you can basically kind of stun lock them, I guess. I don't know if that's the right term exactly, but if they just keep getting hit when they don't even have armor, then it completely pushes them back. I want to have more variety in my boons. And we get to meet Big Sexy Man. Trans icon Big Sexy Man McGee. Oh, here he is.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Like, literally, who gave them the right to do this? Like, who gave them the right to be like, here you go? I could use the nectar because I don't have any keepsakes yet. But this is also a rare, but still I'm not very good on hangover damage. I wish it gave me the cast. But then again, it's not going to give me the duo anytime soon, the duo boon.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
B for boon info. But yeah, I just decided on the rare because... Ooh, and we're going to get a higher rarity one here. Because when it's got that little death, like, skull under it, then you know it's gonna have way better boons. And it's also gonna have one of these kind of mini boss fights. But there's only one mini boss fight per area, and there are 3 main areas. So if you get another death skull, like after you've already done a mini boss fight, then you know that it's going to just have more difficult enemies or more armored enemies as opposed to an actual, like, mini boss.
Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Yeah, she naked. That's very useful.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not. They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going. You're nothing.
You're nothing. Considering you can definitely hear me clicking and tapping, this is probably not the best thing to hear just in general, but it requires a lot of things. I'm not gonna just be like holding down something and waiting for stuff to happen, because it's very involved. I'm pretty sure like I felt myself starting to get like carpal tunnel or messing up my wrist in some way because I was just playing this game so much. It was a real problem. Excuse me? Excuse me? Rude.
This can unlock something back home.
Well, we can get a boon, but I already have enough boons and I'm only on 50 health. Plus I've got that boon that now ups my health, so... Oh, here's one of the, like, they, like, spawn more knuckleheads. But they're very easy to kill. I guess they're called Skullomats, I forgot. I don't remember exactly every enemy name, though there is a, in-game, like, booklet where you can see every single name. Evil little guys, evil big guys, and evil little guys all coming together to kill me. Just a little guy. We're getting a lot of darkness. We're probably going to be able to at least get the Death Defiance plus maybe the rest of the Chthonic Vitality. But I much prefer the other side of the mirror for Chthonic Vitalities. Darkness, like boon, but I don't know. Early game, there's not much you can do until it just lets you unlock that kind of stuff. Oh, there are a lot of these. There's usually only 2 opportunities to get the shop, so once you've hit the second one, you know it's right before the boss of the section. Let's get this one.
You spent your hard-earned wealth on my account, dearest? Why, if that isn't just the sweetest thing.
I just really don't like that cast. It's got a super low range. It's the shortest range. It's not very useful. Oh, that was my phone. Here, let's just unplug that. And now we can move it elsewhere where you probably won't hear it if it ends up randomly vibrating. But yeah, the cast is way short, but I will also be up close and personal because I do have the sword, so I might as well just grab it because it's the best option right now.
Let's break some hearts.
If I've got enough to upgrade it, I'll just upgrade it. Let's just do my attack. But yeah, this is Charon's shop. He's the best. He has such a way with words.
Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running a deal like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
He's my man. I love him so much. He's never done anything wrong.
In the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
There's just a lot here. You can see all this like little tiny design details that most people wouldn't even bother to notice. Like this just shaped as a hand. Who would notice that? It's just a bunch of stuff, like more hands. All these little like pots. Which sometimes they have money, but they won't yet. These little guys, the little shades in here that'll have little like shocked, scared faces. I'm not procrastinating the battle here. Here she is though.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, mate. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
She pretty. She woman? She pretty? I don't know. She...
After my own heart.
Whew. I'm probably not gonna survive this because still very early game, but when you're this early, I don't know, it takes you being actually good at the game, but I tend to rely way more on like a good boon combination. I rely on good boon combinations, like a lot of luck. I guess there is part of it that's like, I guess skill, but it's like
We're finished here.
not a lot of skill.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
Whoa! Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Hypnos is literally everyone playing this game and then
Yeah,
hearing themselves be called a good little man. Like, listen.
At the desk next to the throne.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize they'd come so early, but I guess... Anything to say, Achilles?
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I fight out there.
I'll give them hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you.
Achilles is a good mentor. We love him.
How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All three mouths full and happy?
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
Nice.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Fountain chambers are very useful. Of course. They're mostly just heals. And then they'll also give you sometimes free boons or whatever other items. Bedchamber stuff is mostly cosmetic, and so is basically everything besides the work orders are cosmetic. Though of course it like does add things to some of the other side stuff, like relationship stuff, so they'll be like talking about what you've done like to add to the house. But mostly I plan on focusing on
Work authorized. A
the
fountain chamber
practical
in
stuff.
Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
The Minor Prophecy is very good. The Urns of Wealth, this is what I mean by you can break some of the pots and get money. They'll be in obvious, like, golden pots, and you can just break those. And then these have the Infernal Troves, which we don't have to deal with yet.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again. How goes it, Shades?
Now what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? Cause of death. Waterfall.
I heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team.
Nothing much else to do in here except for adding to the mirror. Oh, this gives us an extra dash as well. But I think we want the Death Defiance more than we want the dash, so I'm going to do that, which you can see the huge jump here. Sometimes it will do huge jumps if they're really very useful. So I'm just going to... I'll probably get very far again, considering that I actually know what I'm doing, as opposed to just going through each run, still figuring things out. So I'm just going to up my Chthonic Vitality, and then hopefully next time I'll get 50 again and can go for the reflex. Oh, is he here?
I should go.
I only have 2 keys, so...
There we go. Coronacht, the Heartseeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the?
What the?
Yeah.
Hold that to fire. Press Q to volley fire, our special. Release while flashing for a power shot. It'll have that special sound effect, and then the arrow will also be flashing more as well. And then dash strike. But I want to make sure to talk to him before I kill him.
Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
These are voiced, both Zagreus and Skelly are voiced by the same guy.
Oops.
Whoops. I don't have any nectar handout though.
I won't back down. Not now or ever.
You can see in the bottom corner, farthest chambers reached 15. Much better than our 18, than our 8 before, not 18. Oh yeah, you can see this one glowing. It would give us extra darkness. But considering we don't have it unlocked, we can't use it. But we just get the extra darkness whenever we obtain darkness, as a room prize. So if you don't choose it as a rune gift or whatever, then you're not gonna end up getting darkness anyway. We don't have it unlocked though, so.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Daedalus hammer.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Concentrated volley isn't very good unless you've got the other kind of bows that you can get, but I think relentless volley might be better, because I'm not really going to use sniper shot,
Wherever you may be right now.
because it's pretty close quarters in Tartarus, and I doubt I'll get that far. Oh, I did not see that little story blip pop up. You can see when I'm dealing 70 damage, that's when I get my power shots on time. Which you can get some boons, like Daedalus Hammer boons, to make that easier to do. But generally it's just a matter of getting the timing right. Darn it.
Over there.
Oh, I thought when you said over there was going to be one of the other functions of the game, but it looks like that hasn't shown up yet. You tend to get some extra damage when you backstab foes, but of course There are some extra things you can add on to make your backstab damage worth even more. I tend to not focus on that attribute at all, and it's just like if I happen to do that, then so be it.
Such cruelty that your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable.
So true, Athena. I'm gonna choose Flannex Shot. I haven't been doing too well with the dash, obviously, so might as well do something that'll do more damage. I'm gonna focus on health because we currently start off with 50, so we don't have a lot of health to play around with currently. Brimstones shoot big lasers. Other than that, they're pretty low health. Of course, not as low as some of the others, but still. Like, they do have a laser and it does, like, slowly move, but they still have not as much range as other enemies. We're definitely going to be able to get reflex next time we die, so that's good. Flannex Shot does a lot of damage. It's pretty good, especially when you can... In the higher levels, it's a pretty good, like, just take out a whole enemy. Like, not even with any effort, which is good. Especially because it deflects as well, which some of the other projectiles, projectile casts are pretty good too, but still not as good. Yeah, I don't have enough money to get anything worthwhile, so I'd rather just get a better boon. Yep, Doomstone. Yep, Doomstone. Probably the easiest by far, but still not very... A lot of it's not that easy when on this difficulty, and also with the starter game stuff. Once you can stun lock it, it's much better. Give me back my cast already, my bloodstone or whatever the heck. Yeah, you can see I just attacked it so it wouldn't send out the lasers again, so that's very useful once it hits Armorless stage.
One less giant evil crystal then.
Oh, you can see there's another one of those. I'll probably forget and like skip these from time to time, but I don't think they ever are like you see it once and you never see it again. So I'll have an opportunity to see it later.
We meet again, young man. Yours isn't my affair, I know. And yet I cannot help but take an interest in your plight. Your father cast his lot. He need not take his anger out on you.
I'm definitely... I could do this and switch out my current cast for that one, but that cast is far less useful, so I'd rather just grab the Thunder Dash.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Yeah, that's quite the description, Zagreus. He's very funny, the main character is. Zagreus is a good boy. He's never done anything wrong ever in his entire life. And he deserves the world. That was not a good plan. Yep, definitely upgrading that instead. Finally, a nectar. I'll probably give my first nectar to either Karen or, either Karen or Cerberus. Oh, Skelly's also a good choice. Skelly's a great choice. But basically, they're things you can give to NPCs that you talk to, like the regular dialogue characters. So basically anyone you can like just go up to and get those exclamation points and talk to. And I already know basically all the keepsakes. Some of them are very easy to remember because all of the gods that give you boons, their keepsakes are basically just see their boon more often and probably have a higher rarity percentage on it. But other than that, like, I'm not doing very well. I've never tried to play this game while talking a lot, so that's probably another factor. I forgot I didn't have the deflect dash. Oh yeah, your own projectiles can get rid of other enemies' projectiles, which is very useful. Of course, that wasn't just one wave of attacks. Of course. Those little bother guys, I think they're called bothers or something like that, are very easy and very squishy and tiny. They just leave a lot of bombs everywhere all of the time, which really is rude of them, frankly. Another key. I've only got 2, so I won't be able to get a weapon yet. These I'll definitely have to take from afar. Because, like, the arrow... Ooh, did not mean to do that. The arrow kind of pierces through some of them, but definitely not enough. Oh, here's a Poseidon. There is just a lot to deal with here. Still never gonna be used to how much the jury duty effect gives a ton of extra enemies.
Uncle number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Poseidon's trying. He's not the best. a lot of his attacks have to do with like knocking things away, but then there's also these very good ones. They up your rewards.
Looks like I caught a big one.
So I'll definitely grab that.
These should be of help. Here.
But in the next one, I will be able to get a boon. Besides, this ups my max health without my total, without giving me the actual health itself, restoring it. And this could be anything, and this is just my special, but my special is currently this, so we're just gonna proceed, and then probably grab a boon. Oh, here's a good boon.
Cheers, mate.
Hey, what's with that Charon man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Let's just grab this right now, honestly. Because then I'll have something that I'll actually be able to use out of the thing. I could give him one. Yeah, let's give him one.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude. Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
Bone hourglass. Cool as hell.
Hey, Charon, if there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you? Great.
Great.
I'm back, Meg.
You really volunteered into a pact of punishment. You can't back out of it now. You're even more of a fool than I already thought.
Maybe I just like a challenge, ever thought of that? Besides, what do you even care which pacts I sign or don't?
You're right. I don't care. You want to be punished? Then come on.
Her wind-ups for her attacks are pretty long. So it's pretty easy to tell what she's doing. Not always the easiest to avoid it. You can see she's invulnerable going into a second phase. I don't have my dash deflect though, so I have to just run around and hope I don't get hit, honestly. Unless I have a dash or something I can hide up behind easily. See, that helps deflect stuff. But other than that, it's much harder to avoid that attack, obviously. God dang it. So, like, you know, she usually only does, like, she's got very few attacks, and sometimes she won't use one, or she'll, depending on, she might choose a different one to use per phase. Oh, I did not, oh, I do have the Death Defiance, though. I forgot I even had that, honestly. I thought the only one I'd be able to get is with, a different keepsake. But yeah, we do have a history with Meg. They said, like, you already should be sick of me or something in the first part. But yeah, we got a history. Which I don't know if they ever fully clarify what it would be. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can get rid of the projectiles with your own projectiles, which I fully forgot. Come on, I'm still only on... Definitely not doing well. I don't have like high hopes for this one. Once I get the shield though, I'll definitely be able to like probably end up getting to one of the last parts. Shield is much easier. That was a good attack, but I doubt I'll be able to get past her at this rate. Yup.
I finally got you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
I'll get you for that, Meg. How's it going?
You should have seen the other guy. Have you seen the other guy? Brawl.
Hello? Ha! Megra the Fury got you again. She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
My condolences.
He is, as the kids say, down bad. But aren't we all, at the end of the day? Oh, Achilles isn't here. I'd like to try and use his Achilles' keepsake because there's like a special line you can get later. I am not gifting this to him.
The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
Rude.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
Cerberus is the goodest boy.
What's that there? Something from the Fates?
More betting for the boy. Relax. Nope.
You have been served a pact of punishment now, child. I thought to talk your father out of it at first, but it may serve to let you grow your power even more.
Something about setbacks building character, I guess. I didn't take you for someone to look on the bright side of things, Nyx.
It is a point of fact. If you can overcome the conditions of the pact, your influence throughout this realm shall surely grow. Though do not overextend, of course.
No problem whatsoever, I'm sure.
Those are lines that you only get if you start with the hell mode, I think. I'm like pretty sure. Oh, I do not have enough for the dash. I want the dash so badly though, so I won't grab the shadow presence or whatever the heck.
How's it going?
Skelly has more things to say.
Got something new to try.
So we can add to our life total, which you can rank up by clearing encounters, or have more duration on our items, but I think I'll keep the life total currently, because otherwise we'll start with 50, and I'd rather start with 75. This gives us 20% darkness.
I need your strength.
And Skelly wants to talk.
Suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time.
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
I never noticed this. Your auto defense brief invulnerability after a burst of damage is 100% inactive. This isn't in, I'm like 999% sure this is not in the regular run that you can do.
I can't push it any further.
And you definitely can't undo it. That's a time. I did not even notice that.
The gods have spoken.
Athena.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I.
Well, last time we were punished for not having the Divine Dash, so we'll use it this time. This is what we get. Of course, it'd be best to have, like, literally all of them, but you can't get what you want.
Heads up.
Oh, this one's back.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that. Wretches.
Daedalus Hammer, you always have to go with Daedalus Hammer. Unless you're super confident or you really need something else, you have to go with Daedalus Hammer. It's just one of the best things you can get, and you can only get maybe 2 to 3 at a time per run. But that's if you're super lucky. Usually you end up just getting 1 or 2. Thrust deals 200 damage and has a 40% critical chance. Attack deals 200% damage striking foes from behind, or attack deals 300% damage to armor. I'm gonna go for Cruel Thrust.
And all the firepower I can get.
Yeah, the Thrust was a good choice. You can see I'm doing 90 on it instead of whatever I was doing before, which I had not seen, but whatever.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
I can hear her wanting to come inside again. I'm gonna have to open my door and see what she wants. Which, if she's needy enough, she can get me to end stream. She's the only one with the power to get me to end stream. Oh, what do you want now? Oh, you're so cold. Cold little baby. A baby cat that's so very cold. What's your problem? What's your deal? Oh, she's got so many problems. She rubbed her head against the bottom of the bed frame. And it made her face look all gross and squishy, because she's a squishy little guy. Yeah, baby? What do you want? What could you possibly want from me? She's rubbing her face against the side of my chair. Yes, my darling, my angel? If you sat with me, then you can do it. I believe in you. No? She's like, no. Oh, yes! Yes, cat is in lap. Cat obtained. Hello, my darling angel. Oh, what she really wants is for me to, lie back so then she can rub and lick on my face because she's a gross freak. But you're not gonna get that. I'm gaming. I'm gaming right now. She's probably gonna move the second I move my chair, though, so I won't be able to scoot closer because she's a mastermind. She's a master of emotional manipulation. Who's the good baby, though? Who's the goodest baby? Could it be you? The goodest baby right here before my eyes? Hello. What's your problem? And now she's gone. She's rubbing her face against a box as if I wasn't scritching her cheeks like just 1 second before. Let's go for health. Oh yeah, I've also been thinking of other games I kind of want to stream. There's some games that I do play that probably wouldn't be very streamable. Like if I picked up Genshin Impact again, I wouldn't really want to stream it. I'd probably just be helping out my friends who are like grinding in silence for like hours, because that's what I did for like a straight month. Let's get more health. Jesus. Oh, there's so many. Oh, so many. Hello? Like, literally all you gotta do is get behind them. Because they're big idiots with only one direction. As opposed to other, much more annoying gemstones that come up later. Ooh, we get him. Him. Big man. I love him. Literally, like, all of them. Like, Zeus is a douchebag, and some of the others are kind of douchey, but that's just because that's by their nature. But some of them are just like, wow, you really can't do any wrong, can you? Maybe, like, a murderous, like, bloodthirsty god, but, like, he do be looking fly. He do have the fit and the hair, and they just can't do much wrong, honestly. Here he is.
Bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Let's do our special. Doom's very good. It's like delayed, wait for a second, and then and then it hits with more damage. So, oh.
If I could take a minute of your time.
This one's just surviving for a minute as opposed to, well, 45 seconds, but you can see the Doom damage. But yeah, it's just surviving, so you don't have to worry about getting all of them. Yep, you do get to farm some coin, and also some kills on things, because if you kill things a certain amount, then their entries, more of their entry will show up in the codex. Oh, he's here, him! He's very nice in this.
Your Highness. Hey, Princess. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Sisyphus! He's literally done nothing wrong here. Yeah, let's go for Obols.
A pleasure.
Because the next shop's going to be coming up soon. Ah, Jesus. I was focusing and relying too much on the Doom attack. What is it? She's calling for me. She like rarely meows and then decides today is the day. She wants to meow every single moment of the day. Oh yeah, I was talking about the games that I thought were like streamable. There are some games that I really like that I don't think I'd really want to stream. Of course, mostly I plan on playing mostly Minecraft, but there are some other games that I'd like to play. Mostly because I enjoy them and being able to share them is very nice. Especially this game, like some of my favorite games I'd like to share.
Power of Olympus.
I'd rather have darkness than keys, and It's gonna be harder anyway. There's like a subtle sound effect while it's waiting for the doom effect to hit. It's real good. And then there's like this, the sound design in this game is amazing. Literally everything about this game is amazing. The character design, the balance in it, the levels, the world building, the sets, the sounds, the music. But like, you can't go wrong with I think it's Darren Korb. He also did some of the other games like Bastion and everything. Like, it's just, he always hits all of his music. And all their roguelikes are pretty good as well. I don't want that. There's coin and... I'd like to up my doom effect, because I rely on it a lot, but also coin would be very useful. Because there's going to be some fountains between... some of Charon's fountains between worlds, which I guess if you didn't know that, oops. I can hear her, Pandora's messing with the door or something. But yes, things like Inscription and Hades, maybe Stardew Valley as well, though I might end up doing Stardew Valley Extended because currently I don't know everything about the main part of the game, but there's like, I know enough to the point where it's like monotonous to try and play through it again and again and again unless there's like more features. Here we go.
See, the boatman of the underworld has found a means to reach you with my blessing, nephew. Such strange alliances we forge these days.
After I die from this run, we're gonna definitely stop.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Some fine wares. That's our man with his fine wares.
You're stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Yeah. They have a history, and they make you know it. Which I plan on, because there is a romance element to this game, so I plan on going for Meg, because I haven't seen all the dialogue for that. I've seen the one for Thanatos, because Thanatos is Thanatos, so of course I went for him. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. I expected to die from her, because I kind of wanted to end very soon. Oh, I have deflect. Why isn't it? I'm not throwing, I swear. I'm just not. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I messed up my hand placement and was like, why is this not going? Oh, here we're on the final phase. Oh, sweet. Jesus.
Made it. Barely. Achilles might know what to do with this.
Titan's blood.
How did you...
Don't mind me, father.
Yeah, I'm not gonna survive very soon anyway, so.
In the bag.
Now, to the next section.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Jesus. Let's get some nectar. There are like 3 different kinds of explodey man in here, and they're all different kinds of problems for different reasons. Sir, 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 sir? Dude, calm down, calm down. They've also got martyrdom on all of them, so of course whenever they die. And then we've got the Cyclops heads, which are a problem as well. And there we go.
Ouch. Alright. Again?
Yeah, not again. It was fun, though. We had a time. I'll definitely be playing more of this, though I can't say how much I will be playing, like, at a time, because you can see I did, I think, 4 runs. Managed to get to Asphodel, beat the first boss, but still that took over an hour. It's a game that takes a lot of time. That's why I've got hours and hours of playtime in it. But yeah, that's definitely enough for today.